this is Britt Caswell with another example video. In today's video, I'm covering example 1 from section 9-4 in the SavvasRealize Algebra 1 textbook. The goal of today's video is to solve equations in the form x squared equals a. Alright, so notice there's nothing being added or subtracted to it. There's no linear term, it's just the quadratic term. Kind of easy peasy. So if you have an expression that's written in this form, what we're going to do is we're going to take the square root of each side to counteract an x squared. Now remember, any time you take a square root to get rid of a radical, you always have to put a plus or minus symbol on here. Because when I put that there, what I'm saying is that x is positive or negative 7 in this case because of the 49. Because negative 7 times negative 7 produces 49, and positive 7 times positive 7 produces 49. So we put that plus or minus symbol on there to tell us that there's two solutions, x equals 7 and x equals negative 7. Alright, now let's look at part B here. So for part B, again, we're going to take the square root of each side. And if you take a square root, you put the plus or minus symbol, or Miss Caswell gets very upset. But here's the thing. Can I take the square root of a negative number? Is there a value which I can multiply times itself in order to produce a negative number? Not in the real world number plane. You guys will learn that this creates imaginary solutions later on. But in this situation, you can't take a square root to produce a negative number. So I'm going to say there are no real solutions. I believe imaginary numbers are algebra 2, so you don't necessarily have to worry about the I, but understand there are solutions, they're just imaginary ones. Alright, so let's go through our try it. So again, I have an x squared equals 169. So I'm taking the square root of each side and putting a plus or minus. And so the square root of 169 is actually 13. So my two solutions are x equals 13 and x equals negative 13. And then for part B, again, I go to take the square root of each side, remembering to put my plus or minus. And so I get x equals the positive or negative square root of negative 16. And again, you cannot multiply a number times itself to produce a negative, so there are no real solutions. There are imaginary ones, but not real ones. So there we have it, guys. That is how to solve equations in the form x squared equals a. Until next time.